Hello students, welcome to your class. This is your moral science class. In the live class, we have learned the story The Sun and the Wind. Here is the video for that story. So, first, let's read the story. What we will learn from the story? We will learn that we should not feel proud of our abilities. We should not feel proud of our abilities. We should be always kind and polite with our behavior. So let's read the story. Once the wind, which was very proud of itself, said to the sun, "I can uproot trees. Could you do it? I can blow away ropes. Could you do it?" The sun didn't answer. He only smiled. So here you can see the wind was very proud of itself, of its power. He could uproot the trees, he could blow the roofs, so he was very proud of his strength. And he was trying to underestimate, or he was trying to demoralize the sun. He was trying to mock at the sun. So he was asking, "Could you do that?" But the sun didn't answer, he only smiled. Then the wind said, "Look, here comes a man. Could you make him take off his overcoat?" Overcoat is a long jacket, okay? The man is wearing, you can see here, the brown one, the man is holding tightly, that is overcoat. So, wind asked the sun, "Could you make him take off his overcoat?" The sun was very polite and very gentle. The sun said, "Why don't you try first?" The wind puffed up his mouth and started to blow heavily. What did the wind do? He started to blow heavily. The man could not walk properly because of the wind. Because of the heavy wind, the strong wind, he could not walk properly. He was trembling. Then he started running. He thought that something worse could happen, so he started running. The wind blew harder and harder. The wind started to blow more strongly, more hardly. The man held his overcoat tighter than before. He was not taking off his overcoat, but he was holding the overcoat more tightly. The wind felt ashamed of his downfall. Then he asked the sun to try. The sun began to smile. He was shining brighter and the man felt hot. Because of the sunlight, sun rays, the man felt hot. He started sweating. He opened the buttons of his overcoat again and the sun shone brighter than before. His rays hit the man and he started sweating. The man saw a big banyan tree on the way. He went under the tree and lay. "Let me take off my coat so that I may feel good," he said to himself and took off his overcoat. So at last, finally, the man took off the overcoat because of the sun. So the sun looked at the wind and smiled. Immediately, the wind put down his head and left the place saying nothing. So the wind was ashamed of himself because he was feeling so proud of his strength that he underestimated the power of the sun. So he had to go with a loss. Next, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is you can accomplish more with kindness than with force. You can accomplish more with kindness than with force. Hope you have understood. Now, from this story, you have learned that we should not feel proud of our abilities. We should not feel proud of our abilities. We should always be humble, be gentle, and polite with others. We should respect others equally how we respect ourselves. So, from here, if I ask you who tried first, what you will say? Of course, the wind tried first. Who was proud of itself? The wind was proud of itself. Why did the man feel hot? The man feel hot because of the sun rays. Hot sun rays. If you have understood the story, follow these qualities in your daily life also. Thank you for watching.